All right, everybody. Welcome. As you can probably hear from my voice, I'm not doing as well as I would like to, so apologies for that in the advance. And so today I don't think I will be able to last too long. I have with me big tea. So I'll be chugging that down, trying to get my voice back, and I have some medicines as well. So hopefully that will be enough to get us through this without much of a hassle. So that's how it's going right now. Let's first of all there is uh, a change so far. This thing. Let me just shout out to events. Where do we have events? I'm blind, so just let's just put that out there. There is a big change. I'm streaming both on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So I use, thankfully, the promotion they had through this through Cyber Monday to get the StreamYard's Pro version. So I hope that will help with the reach. So let's wait for people to come on in. Let me put things. Onto other other platforms. Wow, my voice is really not good. Let's see. Let's just do Chrome. One more place. So that's that for promotion. So what will be the plan today? First things first, I have some releases to do or requests for releases. So let me get the screen sharing running. There we go. So first things first, I have to release a release candidate for 3.2 for with this version for Meteor desktop. So let's get that going first, and then after this is done, I'll be going quickly through some of the options for or things that we still need to do for 2.14, and after that we get to the main thing, which is updating some of the Meteor examples that are under my supervision to the latest version. So let's get this done quickly. Meteor desktop. And if we look on this, that's pull request 36. So there we go. So let's add this remote and check this out. Let's see. So Electron is a bit special. Thinking release 3.2. And let's us take a look here. So it's usually the case we need to start with all the necessary version updates. Release candidate 0 here. Here as well. And there was yikes. See, let me also update the ECMAScript version here to something that's more up to date. Or let's just go with what was last year, so 16.3. That should be enough. And finally, so what we'll be doing is manually publishing all of these. So npm run publish plugins, which is okay. So I'll be running this publish plugins. So those are the two Meteor packages, followed by publishing in the main stuff. So let's see, RC0 is there. Let's see if we can do slight update on some of these. And that should be fine. Stuff Spectrum here. That one is one of the ongoing issues. So let's get these Babel plugins up to date. Do we have? Okay. I think that's the maximum I want to touch here. Let's do the installation. Let's for RC2, RC0. So let's see if we can get this going. Actually, no, I want to still wait until we get the package lock. There we go. Now we can commit. I shall push this up so that we have that going. Later generate. Should probably update it to 14 and 20, but I don't think we are that far yet. Okay. So with that, it should be just npm run publish all preview. And let's see what's going to happen. Yikes. Okay, so that was the over here. Since this is not, so it wants to have bundler, so it should be 0.16.1. I hope. Let's try it again. Okay, that seemed to have worked. So that has been the bundler. Now the other package. And let's do it like that, since it's so nice. And here we do this. And we still need to which tag was that? I think the preview tag. Misclick. So 0 RC0 publish. Boom. Boom. And with that, we are done with your desktop. So if you were here last time, you will remember that I did the Hexa update. So let's see. Is that my podcast? Beyond twins. Thank you, Harry. We are not twins, so this will be most likely this week. Yes, this week it Meteor. So I'll have to probably get probably have to go and see who can merge this and make this ready to go. Same thing with the other ones. It's kind of bad etiquette to merge your own pull requests, even if other approves. So this kind of goes to the other maintainers. If you see like from other maintainers things and you approve of it, and if everything is fine, and that's also something that needs probably to be more centralized, or not necessarily, but there should be like a document or at least a formal agreement which will say under which scenarios pull requests are merged. In this case, we can always offload all the faults and waiting to Meteor software, because they are ultimately responsible. They need to know what goes in each release, so that because they are ultimately responsible, so they need to know. They need to kind of sign off on it, because in the end, if something goes wrong, it will be other people getting into that. So let's see what's going on here. This yeah, this one is like, for example, one of the few ones that I can merge potentially by myself, because it's just documentation. But right now, that's not something I want to spend my time on. So what I want to spend my time a little bit here is to go to this release and see what we can do here to get these things moving. So DDP resumptions are green, which is the big one. And then we have everything else going on. So let me just quickly write to the Meteor team if I can get somebody to join me. And Shelby, yes, hello there. I can see your chat. Welcome. You're coming from Twitch, so what you see is not something I normally stream on Twitch. This one is on Twitch. Normally, I stream my relaxation time and general thought. This one is more of my work-related stuff, so my open source work. So hopefully we can get. What's going on here? What I want to do. One thing that we want to get still done here is the remove underscore pull requests. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially of them to get in. That's kind of the big victories. And then the big one for me is to get the DDP resumption. That one is, if we can get in, that would be great. And then the team told me that they want to get this one in and move on to release, which we are like a month behind. So yeah, looks like my voice has been doing a bit better. Let me send and hopefully not misclick anywhere invitation to the Meteor team. Been getting, let's say, pretty much for me right now. I'm suffering from burnout, so things will be probably a little bit slow with me. So let's wait a little bit if anybody is going to join me. So Cordova dependencies for the most part should be fine. See if we can merge the latest here, because we got rid of the main bug with in another pull request. So let's switch to Meteor, which is much more crazier dependence wise. So this one needs to be fixed and released. So let's get things moving on all the merging and all that fun stuff. So that's one thing that needs to get things done. And for first round promise, that's kind of preparing stuff for Meteor 3. I'm going to change this to I can write English today. So let's get going here. So we get it to the right branch. Let's, since Harry, okay, I need to now check it out here. But Harry was asking if I can rerun the tests, which I can't, unless I make some adjustments or like have something to push. So this is the only way I can rerun tests. I don't have the privileges to do that. I have some privileges for pushing stuff in the repository and all that stuff, but there are limitations. So get these tests running. I still need to fix this one. Maybe if I have time today, we'll do that. Need to figure out what the heck is going on with this thing, because I really want to push that. And then if we can get these three, that would be awesome. So as always in chat, feel free to ask me any questions about anything. I'll be happy to discuss stuff. I'm looking forward in probably the Christmas stream on the 25th. I'll be just going on. I'm hoping to do the Techno Optimist manifesto discussion, since I've been mulling about that for over a month now. So it would be pretty good to get over that, or we'll see if there's actually somebody else who wants to talk about that with me, because things like these are much better discussed in groups. And man, if we can merge DDP resumptions, which has been something that's been for over a year now, working on, that would be glorious. Okay, so let's get the Cordova dependencies all the way down here. Wow. That really needs an update. Hopefully that will be enough to get that. How is the Christmas preparation going? Haven't really started. Just got only a few gifts ready. I need to think about it because normally, if I have the cash, I tend to run away to Japan and buy presents for everybody there. So I still have some left from last year. I usually get these good luck charms. Those are kind of very nice to get, especially like then there is this one like with a sword in there. This one in specifically with the arrow is like to achieve your goals and stuff like that. I really like also this one, which is like a good luck charm, and you write in there what you are wishing for. But I'm saving that for somebody who is really worthy for that. So that's kind of like my common, and then usually some specific things that are uh, not easy to get here or similar. So let's look. We have the, and this has been also a while, logging types. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Let me actually get the current version. Yeah, that hasn't been updated in a while. So let's do an update. We have merge conflicts. 3, primarily because I'm bumping that to 1.4. Maybe that's one of the issues. So that's a good question. Let's try it like that and see if maybe that fixes the issue we have in the past. So we've got these sorted out. The main thing is I want to do types and update the underlying package that runs this. And it failed spectacularly last time. And we have, hey, what's up, everybody? It looks like Twitch right now is the most active commenter base. So my Twitch viewers, this one will be probably completely new to you because I am doing I'm doing my open source work. So it's completely different from what I'm doing normally, which is just play games and comments or relax or do something similar. And yeah, I'm suffering a bit of burnout, and also I was at a writers conference or not, just like a fandom conference in Brno this weekend. So just last weekend, and I've kind of lost my voice and got sick a little bit, or I think it's probably the burnout that's making me sick. So that's kind of how we are going. Hopefully the tea so far is helping a lot, and then I have some medicine to check down as well. So yeah, if you have any specific topic you want me to cover, I'll be happy to do that. Now that these tests, or we've kind of did the merges and everything. Yikes, this one has broken. Let's take a quick look. I don't know anything about this. I'm just trying to push things through. Okay, Meteor docs. If that one fails, that's not critical. We can fix that. These 3 down here, those are the most important ones. So now that these things are running, I want to get to main part of the stream, which is updating the examples, which are in the examples folder here. And wow, or maybe not all of them. I'll have to find the ones that I did. Wait, actually, let me check. Yeah, I have leaderboards I might have on myself. Simple photo, simple map, and a few others. So will be these are like usually these are usually, or most of them are examples from very beginnings of Meteor, so not that much to look at. So let me check. Oh, this is annoying. Let me figure out where the heck do I have these codes. It should be this one. Yay, so I will be actually going, okay, so we have here this simple photo. Then I have to upload the view tutorial. I only learn actually a little bit of view for that, then simple map. Then here's the solo-mo, then the leaderboard. This one I don't think ever got finished. Something else, and that's these. The rest is not necessary. And then here's my homepage. So let's get this figure out. Where the heck do I even have these? So these are not under communities. So let's see. We said simple photo. Let's start from the top, and maybe will there be under examples? Is there an example folders? Yes. And there's some old and new. There's a lot of them. Okay. Was supposed to be simple photo. Yikes. Where do I have that one? Local market, maybe other. Let's see if maybe if it's outside here somewhere. Simple to-dos, simple admin. No. So we'll have to find that. So let's go to the same thing, simple map. It's a bummer. I don't recall where I saved it. So we have simple photo. So here is the repository. Okay, so it will be under mobile packages, because this, simple map, simple photo. And Fred is here. Hi, Fred, CEO of Meteor Software. He has alerted the Chakra UI example. So that's always nice. I think this is going to be simple as well. So let us take, yes, here we go. We have here the 3 examples. So let's start with the simple map. And let's see what's going on here. So first things first, let's check the Meteor version. I think it'll be 2 point something, 2.73. Not good, not bad. Actually, let's see what we can do here with updating the dependencies. So super straightforward. So no breaking changes. I can just install this and be happy with that. And now I'm just going to run Meteor update to check things up. And after that, yeah, 2.13.4, latest Blaze, all that stuff. So a lot of things got updated, which is always nice. And this is very simple example. I think if I can just run, yeah, Meteor run and no special settings or anything like that, it should start up without a problem. And I just want to check here into the JavaScript if there is something that we could update. And I don't think that will even be necessary for this example, because it's very, yikes, this is not good. Try that again. Why is Mongo failing? That's probably something on my machine. That is indeed not nice. Why would Mongo fail? Because everything in here should be just fine. Let me try this thing. The resetting, so hopefully will work. And yes, so there was something in the old version that it did not like. So this is the map. If you allow it to find, since I'm on desktop, it's way off, which is nice, so that you don't know where I live. Obviously, I'm not in a park, as you can probably guess. So this is, yeah, this kind of demonstrates the mobile packages map plugin, and this one with GeoApify. And that just also reminds me, I got an email earlier today that told me there is some legal structure changes. And no action required on your part. And it will be, they are changing the company that's managing it, and also from Germany to Cyprus and all that stuff. Okay, looks good. And yeah, in case you don't like OpenStreetMaps, in the example there is Google Maps as well available. The thing is, you need to insert your API key, and that's not something we did back then for the example, primarily because Google is expensive. And just to do this for examples, we'll test it, did not seem that reasonable. So we just did it here for GeoApify, which has a generous free tier, example-wise. So that one has been nice for that. So let's jump to simple photo. Actually, I should have filled that, so that might give me now a bit of an error. Or did I? Okay. Burnout is what it is. Let me switch back to chat. So let's see here, simple photo. Here it will be probably the same issue. Let's check our dependencies. Super duper. You have to love updates like these where you just update a dependency and it just works. I love that. Love doing that. So it's simple to demonstrate the photo. So it uses the session Meteor camera. I think we could probably improve this with using imports, because this is the old Meteor code. And with that, I'm also going to do Meteor reset just to make sure. I'm going to do full update. And let me check. Yes, it uses ECMAScript. It's going to be updated. So all these variables, I can go to const. So that's another nice update. And it says it hasn't updated some of them. We have also Rodrigo joining us. Hello there, hello. I'm just in the middle of updating the simple mobile examples. So that will be all of that. And actually, that reminds me that I should have a simple map. Let me open it back here. And since I updated it, I should probably deploy it. Because if we take a look here, but I can find myself again, too many browsers. So simple photo and simple map I'm hosting on the free tier. So hopefully this should do. Oh, it's not probably linked here. Let's try it like that, and hopefully it will find itself. So fingers crossed. Identification, and since it's a super small thing, it should be pushed up very fast. Okay, that looks like it worked. So hopefully my stream is not going to go down because of this. Meantime, let me finish my tea. Just a kind of reminder, everybody. Sadly, this last week I kind of suffered from burnout and was on a conference, so my voice is not doing too great. So I'm finishing my tea. I have some medicine here, and hopefully that will get us through this. Yeah, I'm seeing that my connection is a bit unstable. That usually happens with the deploys, but hopefully it should. Just because of how my local connection works. So in the meantime, feel free to ask me anything in the chat. If you are my sponsors, you should check out your email, or also I think on my GitHub there should be an email with a link how to get into this stream. If you have a problem finding it, just let me know in Slack or somewhere else. So that's it for the tea. And hopefully we have Gabriel Gruba from Meteor Software joining us as well to get back to some of the pull requests. So I'm open to talk about all anything that comes across your mind, if appropriate. And in the meantime, let us get finished with this guy. So first things first, we'll check that it actually runs. Hopefully the other thing did shut down properly. If not, then we'll have to get over it. And I always forgot to test the new commands. So that's for localhost 3000. This is probably not going to work for me. Well, let's see. Oh, it works great. I was afraid that it's not going to. Yay. Not perfect, but as for more tweaking at other time. So this can take, again, this is just to demonstrate that plugin. And now we see that the Meteor simple map is being deployed. So next one is going to be simple photo. And what I want to do here to improve this is start importing stuff. So we have Meteor, and it has been forever since, okay, we have this session here. Well, GitHub Copilot is doing pretty well. So where did he get the web app local server? Okay. Okay. Anything else, Copilot? Okay, so let's save this and see if it survives. That's pretty impressive that it could figure out the dependencies and kind of scary. Oops, that's the wrong window. So let's try. Okay, seems to still work as it should, though I'll have. Let's take a quick look. Why is it such a issue here? I think maybe something probably with these settings, I'm guessing. Let's see if I do 800 by 800. Refreshed. It's this, and if I take photo, yeah, so it's 800 by 800. Irregardless of what is the origin. Huh. Which of course I have 4K camera here, so that's going to throw it for a loop. But that's something to improve. Still, I would consider this an improvement. Let me see. No, okay, so that is for the next version, the open command, I think. Let's actually check this out in the 2.14 release. There should be, oops, I was too hasty. Don't see it here, but I'm pretty sure I saw we have it somewhere in the new. Was it in 3.0? We have it here. So, yes, 2.14. So let's do this like that. Let's 2.14 beta 4. Let's do an experimental update to see if we can get test properly the open. So no error, that's good. And let's see if it actually opens in the browser. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Exactly as I wanted to. So now I should probably go back to these examples and start fixing them, or at least they're. So simple photo will be 2.14 dash beta 4. Simple map is 2.13 updated. Today is December 04, 2023. Okay. Have these, and there should be simple map has that. Okay, simple map has been deployed. We need to deploy simple photo. So yeah, Fred is asking where these examples are listed. There's these this example repository which has some of them, and they are listed in the README. These specifically are under the I would say a little bit forgotten repository of mobile packages, and they're in the examples there. So you can actually see, okay, we have only two, but I think there was one more. And I think last time, let me first do Meteor deploy. Let's get it out of the way. It should be simple photo so that we have, people can also check it online. These are like, the easy, straightforward, no worries about anything. So we have that. And I think there is one more, something called Solomo. So let's get that started in another version. And I am not exactly sure where the heck we are. This Meteor 2.5. So first things first, let's see the npm dependencies. Data without any problem. And then we need to figure out, first of all, what the heck does this do? I'm pretty sure if it's still actually even still working. It is a Cordova integration example. So it shows you how to do all the debugging, all that stuff. Let's just do the Meteor update, and we will see how far we go. Here is the screenshot. So this is how it ultimately looks like. It was one of the original examples of using Meteor, especially for Cordova. So it was very simple, and jQuery is giving us trouble. Oh, this is the this is where the things will get a bit more interesting. Because we need to get jQuery from its original its original, because it was embedded in a package and then it kind of went out. So, and this is where we are going to run into problems, or we run, I think I remember having that last time. But now this should be fine because Iron and Blaze support both 1.11 and 3. So allow incompatible update. Let's see if we will be able to run it afterwards. So let's run and see what's going to happen with this example. And I'm going to tell you the cough medicine. Forgot to reset my database. It's local deployment. Now been some old data that is, and I think there has been like a embedded database update which requires the reset, because the embedded database is just for testing. So and here we go. Meteor is not defined. So let us get tracking. Again, let's have Copilot do for us all the imports. Okay, this is getting pretty sick, giving us all the imports. So, and we can move this to here. See if we can get all the variables translated properly. Let's see. So let's mark. Okay, it's reactive variable. Wait, blaze.reactive var. That's. I don't think that's how it's done anymore, or at least I think that might have been completely. Now it's complaining about this. So do we even have ECMAScript here? Probably not. That's why it's probably crashing. Man, hopefully I won't kill myself. So that's that. There is so many things that we need to fix here. Okay, that seemed to have, well, not worked, at least not entirely. It's, of course, crashing. Session is not defined. Cannot find web app. So let's try to do Meteor web app. It's so outdated, or at least the original thing, web app and session. And while at it, I also want to add reactive variable. And that's the package. If I was going to allow me. So with that, I'm pretty sure that the import, here we go, reactive var. It should be like that. No need for Blaze here in right now. Mhm. Not used to be there. And let's see. If things have gotten better here or not. Well, this is a progress. Depth is not defined, so I'm guessing depth is coming from somewhere else, or should be. This is still there. They have. Hopefully, this key still works. Because if it works, then I'm going to abuse it for the other one. It's probably like some free things. So debs.outrun. So speaking of that, we have Gabriel Gruba here. So let me get set up to welcome him. And let's get him on stage, and he was already saying me something here. So hello, Gabriel.
Hello guys, hello. Yeah, it's nice to be here. Yeah, maybe it's a tracker there in these depths. I
Yeah,
hope so.
probably something like that. Tracker dot.
Yeah, just an auto run. Yeah, instead of just
Yeah,
replace
that.
depths. Yeah.
Let's see
I
if
hope
that works.
this
Because this
yeah.
this I think this original demo is from Meteor 0 point something.
Yes,
So we shall see if we can upgrade it very simply. Cannot find the template is not defined, but that's easy. From templating. And come on. First undefined reading helpers.
I maybe the API of template has changed.
I think undefined. Yeah, definitely. That's kind of the biggest issue with this thing. So for this, we need to open the Blaze documentation, to which I provided a pull request update, and it's giving us issues with cannot find a template name layout. So, and if I remember correctly, now it's
Layout,
here.
okay.
I think layout might have become a special
name for it. Try, I don't know, call it layout 2 or layout something, and maybe it should work.
Let's see. Templates. Maybe first check the documentation. Blaze. Oh, so it's probably in space bars. Nope, nothing here. So this is me kind of looking back at Blaze and trying to get that sorted. First of all, I'm going to steal this thing. Oops, nope, not that. I'm going to steal this key to not simple photo, which is now up to date, but simple map very quickly before I get too distracted. And put it in here just to test we can potentially restore Google Maps sample. But yeah, because Probably best if we could get Jan Kuster or somebody like that here to tell us, because Jan will know. Sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe change the name of the component for like, yeah, and in the JS as well, I guess. I think just layout, yeah.
this will
Let's
be the.
see.
Da-dum. Oh, and I have to find the correct window again. Undefined reading helpers. Template.map. I think
Okay.
you return the layouts here. So template.map.
Yeah, we have
Oh, if that is not that here is we have the
yeah, we have a
name.
map.
But the problem here I'm thinking of, let's see, what does it
It's
say? Undefined helpers.
maybe check if it exists, like template.map exists, and like maybe place a log on it, like console log template.map, and then we can see.
Let's see. So it's
Undefined.
undefined.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
on
change
the.
its features client. Okay.
Let's see if we have the template in itself defined.
We do.
With data, many things there. I think those are like kind of the default. And also here we have body camera, Google Map.
Yeah, check other template name. Maybe there's a list there, like Google. There's like list, template.list or template.other name that we have in the. You can use the filter. There's a filter there that it might help us, because I think there's a lot of properties.
Yeah. One, two. You see, actually here. So what we have here, we have the head, we have the template name map, we have the template name list, template called camera page, layout. I don't think I see any of them here.
Yeah. So, but why isn't like breaking in other places? Like there's a lot of template dot something, and it's only breaking in the map one.
And we have here the template.googlemap, which is the class of. Wait, here there is actually.
No,
Sorry, no.
the
And there is
component. Yeah.
this component, which is where. Okay, under Google Maps. Why is it a package? That. Okay, so this one requires a little bit more updating. So I'm not going to go into this here right now because what we wanted to discuss and the reason we joined is, so once I find my windows correctly, yes, so we can talk about our 2.14 pull request. At the beginning, before you joined, I did some merges to see if we can get the some of the issues that are breaking into greens.
Yeah. So like the add first run promise is all green. The wrong thing that's there is like there's an issue with docs, but it's actually not an issue. It's more of a caveat that happens to non contributors. If you open up there,
Mm-hmm.
no, it's another thing. It's a thing that was breaking in the oh, it's yeah. The if you open up the build and test, open details, there is an issue in docs where it says failed. I was wondering I will I will
Yes.
solve this later on. I think I know what's the issue there. From what I know is the JS doc. So there's something wrong, like in the tags of
Mm-hmm.
the tag somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I can merge this, and then later I can solve this because it's a docs thing. So
Is
I
that
can merge
something
this.
specific to changes in here? Because we
Yes.
have the tracker computation first run promise. Um,
Yeah, this is. Oh no, yeah, this. Yeah, I think it's this one that there is the name there. So
it's missing the returns. So
yeah, I
um,
think. Yeah, maybe it's
yes.
that. I need
So
to check
it
the
was,
error.
yeah. So I think that's kind of what's the issue here is. It just wants something specific on returns. I think something like this here, or
Yeah, I would say it's unknown. So because it actually, I don't think it returns a value. So just unknown. It's just something. And yeah, I think we are good to go in that PR. And I think there's another one that you mentioned.
yes. So I'll leave this completely to you to do
Yeah, I
because
would
I
like.
don't have any insight. And
Sure.
let me move to this. One thing that I am it's like terrified and excited about is this one, the DP resumption. I said here that we have this green. There was one
Flaky
specifically
test, I
here.
think.
Yeah, this one is. I think this one specifically here was unrelated because it was something that we fixed elsewhere, and then once I merged it in, it was green.
Yeah,
So
correct.
what I want to do, I will merge once we have more merges here. Um, one more into this, and I think if it's green, then we should merge this and have it part of the release. What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say like if it's our grain and I think because I've rerun the CI like a few times, like I got there and there's like a button to rerun the CI and I did twice or three more times that I can't remember how many times I did and all of them got green. I think we can move this one, and I would like throw into the 2.14 and check if it passes
Mhm.
because yeah, that's life. I think it's been green for like one or two more releases. So what we can do is I can work on that one and that the first one
First run,
promise.
yeah.
Yeah, what I want to do today is like work on that first run promise, uh, merge it. That's gonna be like 10 minutes. Then merge that PR on this ADP resumption so that we can test it again and then solve what's wrong with the CI in the 3.0. I think there's an issue with an npm package, and then when everything's solved, I will bring this one and do a new release. So yeah, seems a lot, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna be mostly uh,
Yeah,
like running the CI and waiting a few moments. So I don't think it will
mhm.
take much time, and that's what I plan to do. Like that's my to do list for right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
work on the first
While
one.
we are at it, do we want to merge any of these underscores?
Yeah, I would leave it to an X release so that we have to do an X release because yeah, I think we have many, and
Mhm.
there's some of them that have tests passing, but the other of them have tests that are passing or that I don't like much. Like the tests are passing, but I'm quite unsure. And so yeah, I'm thinking about this. So I would say like leave to the next release so that we have something to release. Like say that we are doing like not only a few things that we will be doing like in a 2.15, but also we are continuing our migration to the underscore and do a little bit more testing. Since we are changing the DDP, I would like to see how it's gonna feel like because we are changing as well the DDP client and the DDP server.
Yes.
So what I want to see is the ones that are like these ones, and I think the ones that are not like passing now. So for example, the update accounts and update logging
Mhm.
package and forgot passwords. I'm not sure
Yeah,
why is
I
it
will. I
passing.
will look on the update logging package if for forgot password. I'll if I have
Yeah,
time, and I hope we can get the general update for the Cordova
yeah.
dependencies. There's still some few
Few
adjustments
minor issues.
compared to what you guys did.
Yeah, I think everything's good now for those that are watching later. Everything's good for Cordova. I think this is one more like other thing that we did because for what I remember, Mateus did like a whole bump in the
Yeah.
Cordova packages, and I think everything works, so it's good. So yeah, what I would try to focus now is like merge the ones that are green, create a new beta release and then make an alpha release so that everyone can test things. And yeah, that's our 2.14 release. And it's a big one.
Agree.
So and I would be needing some time to write like a blog post to it. Just a second, guys.
Yeah. So in the meantime, if you were watching closely, I did a bit of a change here. So for addition in the back, because Fred saw that we were missing the Meteor base package there, which has been added long after this, or not long, but after this sample was created. So that's one of the things that's been added, but still doesn't really fixes our issue. But could be. But yeah, I will have to probably go through this and package and update it. It only works because it's a local package, but it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the
No worries.
for yeah. Yeah, there was an issue with the I'm in my mom's place and there was an issue with the dogs and
The
now it's all
usual.
solved. So yeah. Uh yeah.
Oh, I
Blaze HTML templates, it's there.
just noticed here. That word was like Meteor collection. So this is in a way what I call development archaeology, because you're like looking
Yeah,
up and
like
finding the old codes how it was. So I will have to like that. I will have to then go and uh, because I don't think this is how it's being written
done to the
anymore. Like, so I will have to look into that more.
yeah, and just like a question because I've never coded that much of Blaze. So like in this example, we have like multiple components in the same file. Is like multiple components or just like a single file component.
Multiple
This dev
components there, but it's just like in one file. So let me see if we even have this package. I think there were like used to be like big and all encompassing packages in the past. And of course, then that was more separated into individual packages that are just always added. So at least that Mongo is now gone
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I will have to figure out where exactly that one is. I'll have to probably look on some of the newer example, but still making progress. No matter what, I'm going to upload this, or sorry, push these changes. So if anybody wants to have fun and continue, because it has, it's a nice kind of sample as well. So we have those two. And oh yeah, we had these node stub dependency. That's one more thing that I wanted to quickly cover with you.
Yeah, and like I did two like bumps into it, and let me see this test group tree. I think it's the same issue with the devel, so I think all tests are passing. There's a view issue there. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
all
So
tests are passing there.
so and that one, that was the one we had previously at the other ones as well. So let me merge. Let me go back to, where are we? No, it's here. No, that's already there. So, Is it just a matter of rerunning it, or was it something else that
Yeah,
was?
I need to solve it. Yeah, I still need to solve this test.
Because I think, like in other places, we had that, and then it just went away, or it was solved
Yeah,
somewhere.
is it still like an issue? I think in the devel branch. I'm not sure where, in which branch isn't it. So, and I think it's like I need to do an npm install in some in the pack in the view template, like in the view, yeah, in the
Oh,
view
so it
template.
so it updates the log file.
Yeah, and then everything will be fine. So I think it's like an easy one, and I'm trying to. I'll probably be the first thing that I do, because then we can like have those PR going, like this one, the node sub one. Yeah, let me just
Let
like
me
write it down here so that I won't miss it.
let me
But I think,
actually, because since I am already in the branch, let me get it there, and I am so deep. Okay, so here we go. So this is also interesting for people who want to know where we have all the stuff, and that is under tools, and then it was under static assets. And
exactly, and then
here we
scale
have the
will,
skeletons. So cd, and it was skeleton view.
yeah, the view tree one exactly.
Um, let's see here, just the normal view.
Yeah, and if you go up a few, like in if you go up a little bit, it shows where it was wrong. There in the CI. Go up a little bit.
Much test.
Yeah, where it breaks, it says like, yeah, we need something else.
No, but that's the thing, because I do recall with this one, if we actually go to the static assets and skeleton view here. So the package log shouldn't be there, but because it's missing the Meteor white in, but or is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, let me get the error so that I can read properly.
No, it is here. So it's Meteor white is in here in the dev dependencies, and the package itself. Yeah, there shouldn't be any package log, because then it's.
Yeah, no, there shouldn't be no package log, but I think it's the version itself of the yeah, Meteor dash v npm package. Do you have it?
Uh,
Meteor-vt in a dev dependency. We have it, right?
Oh, Meteor V, yes, we have it right here. So that's
Yeah, I think it's a number. Like, yeah, that's so weird.
if I look
Try.
here on my, the latest one is 1.7.1.
Yeah, exactly. Try running this project. Let's see what happens.
You want me to?
Yeah, run there where you at. Like we can remove later on the by like git stash or like git remove, so that we can see what's happening. I think it's the quickest way to.
Let me then reinstall the packages here and.
Yeah, oh, it's okay. Like Meteor, a Meteor run. I think that's the test for. That's how they tested the if it works the all the static assets. Let me see here. I think it's something like.
Oh, interesting. It complains that Meteor is available. 0.8. Yikes. Let me maybe what I can try to do here is do like
Yeah,
Meteor
I think.
update
Yeah,
there
I
as
think something is
well
wrong. I think something's off there because it
as
shouldn't
the
say this.
Southern.
Yeah, this shouldn't say as well because
It,
uh, let me check. Like, let's compare with something like the React one for a second.
or can
In
you
the
just go
dot
to
meteor,
TypeScript? Yeah, it doesn't. It's maybe because I'm installing all of that. It doesn't have
yeah,
those
no, but like
thing here, and it gives me the
it
unable to
throws.
locate meteorite workers.
Yeah,
Make sure
so
you
yeah, let's.
install.
So we found the error. It's actually happening, and for now that I've seen it, for example, the in the skeleton view, it has the release, for example, the release file, and it shouldn't have. If you look in the React one, like
Yeah,
revert the changes.
it doesn't have it
Yeah.
there.
So like, guess revert
But
the local
part of the
changes.
yeah. Now that I'm updating, let's see if I updated here, and if I can now it's you see it's getting the bundler, all that stuff. So I think it might be part of this of the shouldn't be the versions in the packages maybe.
Yeah, let's see. Re- mm,
It went to that version. And then we'll just adjust from what we need. Fingers crossed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it works.
Oh, thanks. So
I'm
what
going
I
to remove now
yeah, what I
this.
would do, like remove, like just leave the I guess the packages file and remove everything besides
Yeah,
the packages and platform, like platforms and package and everything else you can just like
yeah, I'm
revert all
going
the
to also
changes
do
and
here
yeah.
reset just in case something is there. It doesn't have it there. So the ID, of course, needs to be gone. The local thing needs to be gone.
Yeah, yeah. Why there it
They
is there?
the local
The
that's because I've started it here, so
yeah,
I think
exactly.
it would be under git ignore anyway. So git ignore packages platform. Under packages we had the
Changes, yeah, all's good.
I think that might be also something if I compare that to
Oh yeah, so again,
I think we might need to make a quick fix here.
yeah, remove all of this,
Uh,
and you need as well to add the prototype tag.
what does that do?
Yeah, that's like a thing that we changed a few months ago, because back in the day, Meteor, if you wasn't explicit, it would install the insecure packages, and I mean insecure like the insecure package that
Oh, I
uh,
see. So yeah,
al-
that's for the
allows you
prototype.
to yeah, allows you to insert and do updates in the client side and auto publish. So what we did was removed those and we made like an opt-in. So you opt in to be a prototype package or like to enable those insecure packages. So that's the tag we use, and basically is that. That's a kind of a new change. So yeah, many people haven't seen it, but the ones that did, they were like, yeah, I think that's the way we're supposed to be doing things now. And yeah, sounds good.
Let's
Do you wanna
see.
try it? Like if it's working, this you can do like calling the dot meteor. Uh,
So that's that. I remove all of these. Fix view skeleton.
yeah. Do you mind testing it? Like running calling the just call the dot meteor the sh and
Yeah,
run the create like.
I'm going to go find my stuff in the mobile packages. Here, and what's here?
Create,
Uh,
just call create. Yeah,
Create
that's it.
view test.
Yeah,
View.
there's the new CLI thingy, so you could like call just create. That would work as well, and you can test it.
Let's see. Why is it? Should be.
Yeah,
Oh, because I need to do.
yeah.
One more
You
meter.
need to. Yeah, exactly. And then it will be creating a will creating a React app. Just you cannot give it a name, I think.
Let's see. Well, I can. Oops.
Oops.
This because
Yeah.
I still didn't get the bundle. So hopefully my computer is not going to fry. No.
Yeah, I think because normally it downloads your dev bundle and then it needs to download other modules. I'm not sure what it's
Yeah.
doing, but sometimes it needs to this like update the package dependencies. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, because we updated them anyways. Most of these. So
Oh, okay,
let's
got it.
get this sorted. But especially if you have like your own bundle, then it really gets into updating
Yeah.
them just to make sure, which makes sense. That's kind of there. And
Just a second.
sure. And now, because I think one of the other thing that it does here, and I'm because I'm also in my solo stuff, but what it does
No,
here.
I was listening. Yeah, I was just checking in the docs.
I think one of the other thing that this does here is actually goes through all the packages as well. And
yeah, it takes some time. Yeah, so maybe we can move on, and you tell me later if everything works okay. But I think it will, and you committed, right? So yeah. Now I think it's gonna be quicker because
but
I'm not sure.
there's still some. Okay, so as the package logs that as it goes through, it's updating all the shrink wraps and all the other things, so you can actually see how it works in real time. Okay, and here we go. The interactive. What is the name? You test build like that, and we want to have the view one, correct?
View the view 3. Yeah, exactly.
So it's downloading that.
And yeah, I think it looks good. There's room for improvement, but it looks good.
Yeah, for example, one thing that needs to be added there is the prototype flag that you had before.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I think this could be like always a CLI option, not a like this one, because it's more of a thing that people do because they know Meteor, and other thing that the person is first trying Meteor and they can get a little bit confused. But at the same time, it's nice to be teaching Meteor because I normally teach people Meteor using the prototype flag. So I'm always in this like discussion with myself, like, yeah, maybe it should go
Yeah.
like this, it should go in the other way, and I'm always open for
Yeah, we
like
can see the
ideas.
insecure and how to publish in the old Solomo example as well. Which is,
Exactly.
I think, one of the reasons why I have not, when it worked, when I fixed it in the past, why I have not published it, because it has those two there. So this one will need a lot of additional stuff. Okay, so
Let's join there.
you does build tier. What did happen here?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Like because you created using your dev bundle.
Okay.
So then
That's
yeah, because you actually you run your Meteor, your global Meteor, not the Meteor that's from your dev bundle. So
Mhm.
that's why he's like, yeah, I'm not sure what to do.
Okay, so I should put in the latest beta here as well.
Actually, no. I think it's it doesn't differ
Yeah, because
much.
there was the beta, so I'm going to just to make sure for update to that.
Yeah, and check it. Yeah, sounds good.
So
Yeah, or you
also
could
see
use like
it the let's see here. There was here this byte
this change. Yeah,
bundler 1.2.1. Okay, so here I guess I don't want to see any error. I'm not even going to open it for now.
yeah. Check if all goes right, and if all goes north, I guess if this was committed and pushed, I think we have a solution in that branch. And yeah, sounds good.
Let's see. Yep, that one is working. I just
Yeah,
want to check if I missed somewhere the version number, but apparently not. So that
it's
must
I
be coming
guess
from somewhere else.
yeah. I think it tries this to when it creates the app. It tries to make like the ideal the the ideal package version based on those packages. Like so, it
Yeah.
probably gets the latest one.
Do you want me to upload these shrink maps and as
Yeah, I
well?
think I'm not sure. I don't know. Normally I don't. I think we should, but I never try to search for this. I think we should because they are like package locks, and we should have like always package lock being
Mhm.
uploaded. But I'm not sure. So if you think we should, we should. Yeah, it's
Uh,
completely up to you.
One thing I like about it here, the source control so that it is from the same. Except the readmes that have wait. Sorry, no, that's under there. So yeah, let's do that. Update the
Yeah. So
shrink wraps, but let's otherwise it also will might freak out some other people when they see it for the first time. So and
yeah, but
so yeah, let's this test run, and I think then we have this set to go.
yeah, and then we can like merge it back to other branches and yeah, and then we have like a plan. So the whole plan for like this 2.14 is, and reminding you guys that are watching us, is go through this PR, and when it's merged, I will be merging back it to the DP resumption. And while it's like working in the CI, I'll be working in the first run promise. And I think we have a good plan.
Yes, so that's that. I will try to make it with the logging package to figure out what's going on there and fix that, because that would be really nice if we have types for that. And the rest will be moved to 2.15.
yeah, so we have something to deliver as well in 2.15, and we can have a lot of things, and people can be always like excited about what's coming.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, so we are moving from beta to release candidates this week.
I hope so. Like if RCI doesn't break, and I'm trying to be always honest with you guys. I never give like an exact date or like a time span. I normally try to give a time span because again, I try to do a beta, and sometimes we do our releases using Jenkins because we support many architectures, and sometimes things break. And normally I say to people that ask me, but yeah, that's the reason why I never like give full like full ATAs, because again, sometimes things break. And yeah, I think we have a plan. We're good to go for this week, and we still have a lot of time today. So yeah, I'm not sure how is your time today, or if the stream's ending soon, because again, I was
Yeah,
like in
I'm
lunch.
going to take a quick break for bathroom. After all, I jug this in, so it needs to go out.
Yes.
And then I'm going to go back. Fred is giving some ideas how to fix the Salomo example. I think, given everything, what I will probably have to do is take potential. There are like two ways how to fix this. I'm seeing either create a new app and then move the code into there, or I will just have to really go open like existing Blaze template and see what all the packages we are missing, because there is a lot. I think the standard app packages, if I
There's no
remember
more.
correctly,
Yeah,
it's no more.
I
So
I, I was actually solving some issue. I think it was in, yeah, atmosphere. Yeah, yeah, that's a funny story. Like there is a later latest release in somewhere, and because I was solving an issue there in atmosphere, and it required this standard app packages, and so there's a beta release there. But I hope so is the last one, because there's some issues that I needed to address, because atmosphere has been updated since the dawn of times. It's been being updated, so it's in the latest version, but they never removed those packages. So like this package is still
yeah,
there, and it
I
still gives
see it.
us some.
I see it. It's still there are some issues here.
Yeah, let me add this app installs promise. Let me just, so that I don't leave this. App
Yeah.
install
And
promise.
if you look at this is kind of worrying because it's in top 10, week in on December 20th. Well, it's like what 3 years ago, but still, uh,
Yeah, so because every app used this back in the day, so
yeah,
I think
that's
this
still
because this was a wrapper package that like has a lot of,
yeah.
this is a package that includes a lot of packages, and because of that some things break if you remove it. I tried removing it in atmosphere, and yeah, things went south. I was like, yeah, maybe I just like updated in the core, and we move on with my life. But yeah, I actually broke something, so I will check this.
Indeed, I'm going to quickly uncomment in simple maps this thing and see if
Yeah, you
that
like the
works.
the run open
Oh,
comments
because
also really does.
I'm on the wrong version of Meteor. It's still 2.13 this one.
uh yeah, that's sad. Yeah, because yeah, that's a thing that I'm using now, and I really like it. So
So yeah, let's get back to this one. And nope, that API key is apparently no longer working.
yeah, they changed it like some time ago. Like they changed it's on in V2, I guess. So yeah, maybe we gotta go there in the Google Cloud and check it.
Yeah, if you want, if you could provide us some API key that I can make this work, that would be happy. In the meantime, we'll be using the free version of Japify. All right, I
Okay.
think this is a good spot. I am going
So
to take a quick break and I'll be back in a moment. Thanks, Gabriel, for joining
yeah,
me. Um, And after this, once I get back, if any sponsors wants to join me, now is the time, as I will continue fixing out all the sample package or sample applications I have.
So yeah, it was nice talking to you all, guys. It was really cool. Again, thanks, Jan, for calling me. And we see you around some, like, in the next stream, or when you need me, you can always ping me on Slack. And for you guys all as well, you can always ping me on Slack, GitHub, or Twitter. So they are like here. And yeah, thanks.
All right. See you later. So, as I said, a quick break to get more tea, to go to the bathroom, and I will be back in a moment. All right, I'm back. Let's remove this and come back to our Solomo issue thing. So, maps are done. Let's see how we can progress with Solomo again. If any of the sponsors want to join me, that will be fine. From Meteor platform. This is going to be interesting to figure out. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Would you look at that? Adding just the, as Fred has said, HTML stuff in here. Perfect. Now we just need to figure out, complaining about depths again. I'm guessing it is going to be somewhere in here. Yep. So that's tracker now. So that will fix that issue. So the let for sure, and I should probably put ECMAScript in here as well. Do some of these map options. quickly. Just want to quickly update it so it's much more readable. So another tracker outrun here. Tracker. One more variable here. Yes. Google Map. And let's see. So, yes, thank you, Rodrigo. Let's try it. Control F2. Let's see. I'm in WebStorm, so maybe that's different. Or Command F2. It did something. Not exactly sure what it's doing, but it's doing something. But let's get out. I think, looking at this is a success. First of all, let's see where Google placed us. Somewhere near Africa's Golden Coast. So, okay, so that was for VS Code, if you are wondering. So that's just helpful tip for VS Code users. But that's taken care of. So let's take a quick look on where it's positioning us. If there's this key, but I'm not so sure if it's working or not properly. Post photo. Select something. Doc. Question is how much of this is working. Here we have the icon. That could be probably done better. This is ancient, so let's get rid of that. Where's the Ionic package? Or is it CSS? I'm not sure what's happening here. It's just a summary version, but it doesn't have anything else. So I was taking the name from the folder from the folder. So that's if we are running locally. So that's how it works. I'm not exactly sure. Let me actually try to reload if it shows. This page can load Google Maps correctly. For my purposes only. Yeah, so that's working fine. Let me post a photo, take photo. Need some adjustments, use photo, and that did not work. So it's complaining that tracker is not defined. Import, oh, there's the word template. but tracker, which we'll have to add template thing. We'll have to add all on client, so tracker. That should help with the undefined. Oh, look at that. That's a bit better. Let's see. Take a photo, use photo. Okay, not perfect, but here we have the thing, so that partially works. We have the list. So there's like multiple photos. So post a photo. Let's do something like that. So you can see there's now the list of the photos. And on the map, if there was like a difference, then we could probably see the other photo as well. It's like right up on top of each other, then it doesn't work. So I think this is actually fixed. I just need to get rid of this console log. Didn't take that long, even with all the crazy old stuff. So I just now need to find. I don't think I will have it open here, so I need to find in my Meteor. That will be mobile packages. Want it open. I'll just ignore all the idea files. Ignore and stop tracking. As much of the fun it is. So what I'm going to do here. Oh, I have a branch for that. Nice. It has been merged. So another round of example updates. And with this done, it's still running. Okay, good. GitHub, Meteor, and it was the mobile packages. Let's open up a pull request here. Still have examples, including Solomon, least Meteor 2.13.3. So we'll put that in here. Let's take a quick look here on these. These are, like you can see, super old. Oh, actually, one was 2 weeks ago. And Gabriel is justifiably not so happy going 3 major versions up. So we need to check the changelog. And for us, and this is something that you can do whenever you're doing any upgrades, find out the changelog for these things. And the worst part is There you go. Release notes. They have something. They are not making it easy. So we stopped at version 2.1. So that's where we have to scroll down to. We have 2.1. Then so we need to check Java with Cordova plugin compact. I don't think that should affect us. Add.js hint. Some fallback. So some fixes. Protective entry plugin uses Android lock class, blah, blah, blah. With iOS delocation plugin with threat warning. Fix altitude and accuracy's retrieval on Ubuntu. That might affect me. Added Android hardware location GPS feature. So that's still fine. Current plugin updates. That build badges 6. So that's fine. So let's see this major version. What's add protective entry, Cordova dependencies, remove iOS uses description, Travis Android plugin. It looks like they almost removed iOS here. Remove deprecated platforms. And then we have the SNJS hints. Fix to allow 4.0 version install. Sure, fix, add, update, remove journaling, remove audited docs translations. More better Androids, fix release notes. So I'm going to say that at least still 2.4.3 I think is fine. To 4.3 is without a problem. After that, let's see, we set 3. I think it's fine. 4 is fine, but for that 0 looks fine. 4.0 I think would require a major version bump as it removes dated. What was it? Outdated or deprecated platforms. 4.2 was fine. 4.1. Android API level. Missing information for iOS. Update Node.js version. Improve ignore list. Upgrade to Node 8. Wow, that's old. Then 5.0 is Node 14. GitHub Actions, remove Travis and app layer. Action batch, update workflow, update Java requirements for Cordova Android at 11. I think that's actually what we are currently updating to. So the config upgrade to 5, remove API 22 and 31, 3. 5.0, I think, will be from Meteor 2.14. And this is the geolocation. Let's see, do I still have to open it here? No, I will have to open the model packages themselves. Packages, geolocation. I'm just checking if, yeah, we'll have to bump the Meteor. This one and this one as well. I'll have to be change in Cordova geolocation plugin. So that's just an update. That's also bad name for pull requests. Yes, you're making change, that's given, but what are you changing? That should be in the name. And this one is old, but I think still relevant. Given everything. So I'm going to tag Gabriel on this. So I think it should be merged. And then here's from CS Scott, or from C Scott, improve geolocation package. Look at that, that's Sachko. Now works at Flipturn. CTO, good for him. What is that about? Let's take a look. That control center for EV fleet and charge operations. Well, I guess he's making big money now from this. So this is for the operators. This is business to business. Yep. That's the openings. Business development lead. No, I don't think I have that capabilities for that. So, oh man. I don't think we'll be able to merge this given how old this is and the CLA is not signed. And probably won't sign given all that stuff. So I will say that needs to be redone and updated currently as it's not mergeable. Also because is it no CLI, not PLI. So, okay. So let's forget all about this. Let's see what happens once I kill this, close this, minimize this. Where do we end up? What? This is where I wanted to come to. So simple map, simple photo. And we have here Salomo as well. Huh. That's strange. Which API key have I used there? Or maybe it's now that I think about it. Since I've kind of fixed it, and this is last deployed in 2021. Let's do cd example Salomo. Let's deploy that as well, since we are doing all of that. And now, from all of these, I still have the leaderboard example, which needs updating, and then the view tutorial. So have this going, and now then. Will that work? Nope. We need to find where I have the leaderboard example. If it's out here, doesn't look like it, so it's going to be somewhere under the examples. It's an old example. Let's take a look in a new window here. And it's been updated already, so it should have. Definitely has the new Blaze templates and all that stuff. Let's check out the README. So as this is the original leaderboard back in the days. Back there also they were like making like, oh, here's a simple application. You can have it all in one file pretty much. Those were good days. But let's take a look what we can do here. I think it will be just a matter of, yep. Of getting this updated. Come on, come on. So we have the latest 2.13. Stragglers with Blaze, which is copy that. PlayStation Templates 2.0 is available. I'm tempted. I am tempted a lot. So Blaze HTML templates at 3.0. Let's see what's going to happen if I add that. Oh, just primarily just because I remember now it just removed the UI package because that was needed. So let's see if it runs. In the meantime, demo packages is deploying. All looks good. For this to start, of course, I forgot to restart or reset the database. So almost there. Pretty strangely wide. So I think I don't think there is anything. Boom, boom. Yeah, this one still looks good. I have to say the design here is really nice. Let's see, reload. Fire to select. So I have, this might be also a good candidate to expand and add some new features potentially. But this again, as it goes with these examples, it's like usually focuses on like one functionality, which is maybe something that we could do again with Meteor. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Adding examples that showcase just one particular functionality, as these old ones used to do. But this one is updated, and I'm just under mine. Let's take a look where leaderboards. Yeah, this one is here. So I guess I have to find it. Again. Probably not something that's used today. Okay, and let's see, pop stash. I just want to get this in. Update npm and Meteor versions. That will go to my. I don't have access to that one, so I need to push it first to mine. And then I can go here and create a pull request. Should automatically, but offer it to me. Pull request number 3. I need to go to mine master. Open pull request. There we go. Create a pull request. So this is ready, and I will be also pushing that up. That's the leaderboard example. I can double check that, which I should before I overwrite it by accident. That is actually, it is that one. Let's see the versions you just won. Oh, version 2.3. Sweet days. Continue. Starting a cold start. That's why it's not secured. That's probably something you guys should fix, that even a cold start should be secured. And yeah, we can see it starting now. And next one is the view tutorial, which needs update. The rest are not related. So I'm very happy that we got the Solomo examples up and running again. Let me see. We have the simple photo was fixed. Leaderboards will be 2.13.3. The Nielsen has this one. That's there. That's there. Let's see. That was leaderboards. Simple photo. Simple map. I am going to commit these changes. Date versions from during from date session during stream, and I'm going to add a stream link here. Link, boom, commit. And they still have to merge all those stuff, but I think that's pretty good. So with the, yes, okay, so it's the leaderboard. So I'm going to do the deploy, Meteor deploy, and now the address. Tweet. And now I have to figure out the view tutorial. That one is a bit more tricky. Okay, let's get it up here. And let's actually go to repositories. View tutorial. Yikes. View 3 or just view? That's a good question. So while this one is running, we'll be using this open and figure out which view tutorial are we talking about. I think it'll be the first one. Yes, not view 3. So that's that. Yeah, a bit more dependencies here. Why is there hex so? Oh, I see why. Yikes! 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 Let's do only a minor version upgrade here. That is what this is about. And in code, POTUS Meteor itself. So we have the tutorial, SRC. You have the different steps. So for that, I'm going to make this very simple to do. What I really need to do is update step 12 and get that one up to date. So I'll start there. 12. Be much more easier to upgrade. I don't want to upgrade, I know, to to view 3. That's not in the cards here. So only minor update. And I hope that will be it. And then, of course, Meteor upgrade to the 2.13. Date. I will have to run it to make sure, this one especially. Do we have any incompatible npm bcrypt? That's gone, upgraded. A lot of changes over the years. And that's why you should, upgrade always as soon as possible. Otherwise, things will start accumulating pretty fast, and before you know it, you're quite far behind and have a lot of tasks instead of small incremental things that you can do easily. So yikes, that's not what I wanted to see. Let's see, do we have any issues? Yes, we have issues here. I run command acronym view component. Let's see if that is that is the same error I'm getting here. I think it's error compiling script. Yeah, that's correct. Templating tool is not defined, so we fixed it by adding this thing, which I'm happy to add. Maybe that person did the same thing as I did. So let's see. Single file component reloads. Nope, that did not fix it for me. Did you install it? Templating tools is not defined. So let us switch here to the view Meteor tutorial. And I think this is actually probably the last time that this tutorial will get updated. Okay. So Okay, we have the view components there, so that's working perfectly. This is the new release from 2.5.3. Let's use these new one things, and I think the issue here, definitely we want the new Babel, definitely want the new bcrypt and Meteor node stop. We want the view 2.715, yes, but I think you might want to stick with the view Meteor tracker 5. That still doesn't sound correct, but let's stick with it. Let's see where that is going to take us. Somebody started doing here the move to view 3, but that's a different repository, so that's also probably why they stopped. And let's see. Let's quickly check that someone is here. View 2. Let's backtrack on that one. Let's run this. Unless, am I missing something here? Start on Meteor run. Yikes. Think tool. Probably going to die on me because of that error. Why is that? Why is that dying? So let's see over here if we have any templating tool. So no, it's in something internal in the packages. Of course, it will not run. Let me actually try if the application itself is going to run for a while. So, once it starts. In the meantime, now we are going in the phase where I'm opening this to anyone who wants to join me. I'll have maximum half an hour on this stream left. So, and I am not confident in getting this up and running. Maybe I'll try to revert all of the npm dependencies, or let's get this open. Let's close this. And let's, first of all, the code. Submodules for code. Let's update that. I am pretty sure that it's, of course, it's the Meteor repository, and it's somewhere ancient as well. So let's local to here. So at least that's up to date. And the only thing I would revert here would be the Vue version 2.6. back to 2.614. Was it 2.6.14? I don't think that should do much. So with this way, it's gonna we go to how it used to be. And packages wise, the view conversion was not combined. So there's nothing else to really revert here. So what else could be here the problem? Okay, let's step 0, 1. Let's take a look. Same issue here. Let's go only with manually updating this. Here npmi. So this is going to update that, and let's see. Release here's Meteor 2.1. Your update is 2. Let me actually see which Meteor show Meteor, which releases are good, so I don't go crazy. So we're at 2.1. Let's try 2.2.1. 1. And we'll just go one by one to see which is the problematic release, and we'll check it from there. Let's check. Okay, nothing happened there. So let's see if this thing starts. If it doesn't start, then we have a bigger issue somewhere. Okay, this one seems to start. I would say pretty happily. So yeah, simple to-do list. This is the end version that we want to get running. So we did 2.2.1. Let's do 2.3.6. 3.6. And as I said, I think this will be probably last time this is updated, because U2 we already have U3, so that's the future, and there is really no point in updating something that I doubt anyone is developing, or like at least greenfield development starting soon. So let's do 2.4. 4. And then I'll try to go to latest version, maybe. It's fine, 2.4. Sync 2.5.8. I don't have this one locally. So maybe I want straight to 2.6 or something. This one works. I'm going to go straight to 2.13.3. And fingers crossed that one is going to work. But yeah, there was some stuff going. I've noticed there. 0.5 with view. Or maybe that was just my imagination. Maybe another thing that I need to do is update or reset the database as well. CD RC tools that it's 12. That's also running. Reset the database, but very unlikely. Wait, yeah, here we go. So it starts and then it dies. So let me try full update 2.5. There was again some interesting HTTP. Here we go. 0.16. If that is the issue, then I know I just need to go back to 0.15.2, and 0.16 is just not meant for this. So Meteor add, and let me check in step 2 what was the version. This releases. No, I want the version. Yeah, I create view component 0. And let's see. 0.15.2. I don't think it's actually using it as it should. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, here it's also the thing that we saw there. Classical issue with the database. Meteor tool. No, it's using the 0.16. Let's see if I can do Meteor 8 release. 5.8 was working. Let me actually see if I can go to 0.6.1. No, I want to go a bit further, 2.7. 0.73. Let's see. Oh, okay, maybe because I've moved this to 0.15 here. Let's see. No, here it's still 0.16. That's not how it should be. 5.3 was it? Let's see. I don't recall. No, 2.5.8. Wanted to downgrade the view component. It is not mentioning it, bastards. 2.73 should have probably the new database. And I'm going to do something that you should never do. And update these manually like that. Hopefully that's going to force it there, and it's not. Yep. So if I force it like that, of course I'm going to get Mongo issues. But let me do here a bit of an experiment. So I did the. So let's save this here, but yeah, it definitely did the upgrade here. So let's push this back here like that. I'm not going to touch anything else right now because that's not the point of this. Of course, HTTP should be replaced by that. Okay. Moment of truth. And yeah, that one is working. So let's try to repeat this on step 02. NCUUD minor. And let's go here to the last versions. Let's replace them like that. And step 2. Here. Data wrote it wrong. So, well, would you look at that? So that was the issue we had there. That, yeah, it's the V component 016 that is causing the mayhem and all that stuff. So in step 2, I always need to go to the versions. I think I already did. So there. 03 minor and Meteor update. While we are waiting for that, I need to manually change this. So this is going to be the tedious 04, and it's going to be MCUT liner date into NPI. So that's step 4. That's doing that. Should be now change, and we are changing it back to 0.15. Works. PD 5. Run that there again. Doing good. Now, in the meantime, I should probably start my deploy so that we don't waste that much time. On the last step 12, let me check these step. We are here on step 5. So now this is then probably it for today. Let me close that here. So any questions, suggestions, what to talk about before my voice is completely gone? As I finish this up, last chance to join me. And moving off to step 7. Now it has been updated. Now we have this. Step 8. As this gets going, this will update soon. There we go. This. Usually you don't really want to touch the versions file at all unless you're doing something crazy like me. And know what you're doing in your applications. You usually want to do these things through your local packages than this. All right. Let's in here. Almost done. Then come on. Should be now fine. And one more, and we are done. And with that, we'll be done for this entire thing as well. So again, last chance to do that. Last work to do is to ask me any questions or suggestions for topics that you want to discuss at the last moment before I leave. Let's see. So that one is going to be up there in a moment. Because that's some crazy cache files there. Okay. I want to get these manually in. And hopefully I can just push this through and not to be bothered by anything. I need to remove these crazy files, which makes no sense. Okay. Fingers crossed. And I'm going to make it update dependencies. Okay, so we got that. Reset this. I'll push this. And yeah, that was that was updated there. As I said, hello everybody. Last chance to ask me anything before I go, and my voice with me. Let's close this because I fulfilled all the tasks I set out to do with this. And I am about to close the shop. So I'm closing this. The tutorials have been updated. All of these have been updated. The rest is not rated any of this. So that's that. And Ruba. Data deployed Galaxy. And yeah, so if there are no more questions, suggestions, or anything like that, then let's see. I would like you to sponsor me. Let's see if I can show you some nice site like that. If you like what I'm doing, please sponsor me on GitHub. It's my profile. You'll get access to my monthly newsletter, Summarizing the News, which I'll be finishing up for the previous month later today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how much energy I have left. And you will also gain access to come on these streams in the second half and ask me any questions, stuff like that. So that is highly appreciated, and hopefully you get something out of that. And get access to my sponsor there and other things, which I hope by next year sometime I will have some pretty exciting news about. I'm just working on a secret project. You will have to see later what that is. My sponsors might get a hint a bit earlier and get a preview of that earlier. And with that, I am famished, aka starving. Time to get something to eat. Been up for 3 hours exactly. I see no more questions, no more people coming in. So with that, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, asking questions, participating. I'll be back next week. Not exactly sure what it's going to be about. Probably something more Meteor related, maybe a release party for Meteor 2.14. So that would be the, let me check here, that would be the 11th. And so that might be still something about Meteor. Then the 18th, potentially also about Meteor. We shall see. I will probably, one of these, I will be looking into Meteor 3 and what it does. On the 25th, I don't think, I still have not sure if I'll keep it there. Probably yes, just to keep the algorithm happy, because our algorithm doesn't look if it's holidays or not. So that will be kind of last stream of the year. So that will be more a general stream, how things went or did not went as I wanted this year. So kind of like a recap for everybody. So I think anybody will be able to join in at any time and have fun, join in the festivities. Obviously, those who have children, all that stuff will be busy all day. I might have be busy as well, but I think at 4 o'clock my time I should be open, and I will most likely also be going over the Techno Optimist manifesto, my thoughts on it, or my developing thoughts, as I would like to say, and kind of going into my view on things and stuff like that. So that's how I see the schedule till the end of the year. Then on the 1st, I think will be kind of similar as the 25th. That's, since national holidays pretty much everywhere. We shall see how that stream is going to be or not to be. Maybe it will be moved to the 2nd. No promises yet. We'll know in a couple of weeks better. But that's pretty much going to be like a new year, similar to the 25th, kind of relaxing and accounting for things and planning out of the year. So that will be probably the best if you have like some suggestion of something that I should be doing, come in and lobby for it. So that's how it's going to be. That's it for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week. Good night. Goodbye. Have a nice day. Talk to you later next week. Bye.